Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. The humidity has been great here in South Carolina for the past 4 or 5 days. Humidity's back today though, it's back muggy. Had a great weekend, went racing and had a good time. Chronicles of Kayla, I was about to say Farmer's Wife. Chronicles of Kayla. Miss Joey's in here. Steve Mack. Can y'all believe it's 1,000? This is the 1,000th upload on our channel. Ain't that something? I can still remember. I can still remember the first video we done spraying liquid nitrogen on the cow pasture. Of how hard and how much I had to aggravate my wife to do it for me. Mr. Steve just shared it out. Thank you, buddy. Sure do appreciate it. We're still having fun though, so we still doing it. I do wish the Sunday Night Live would get more traction and more people would share it out and get more people involved through the farming and or the racing. When we was having guests, I liked it, but I can't do nothing but ask. When people don't want to do it, then hey Gordon, what's going on, buddy? Kurt Sawler. We raced with the UMP modifieds, which is a real big step up from our class. We carried a knife to a gunfight, but we still had fun, had a good night. Didn't really tear up too much. If everything goes as planned, we're going to head up to North Carolina next weekend and go foiler riding at Deep Creek ATV Park. They've got a concert and stuff going on Friday night and Saturday night. So we'll go to that. Probably try to go live up there one day either next Friday night or Saturday night. They got a couple bands and stuff. Just don't monetize it and go live and let y'all enjoy it. Miss Joey just shared it out. Thank you so much. Did Scott get his shirt in, Miss Joey? I think I asked you that the other day. I tried to go on his live the other night, and I went on the old live, and I was watching a recorded live of Scott's, and then the next morning, I think I seen where he was live later that night. So I'm bad at doing stuff, I reckon. Hey, 69, what's going on, buddy? Crocodile Dundee was pretty good tonight. Yeah. That class, y'all know that we run a crate motor most of the time. And that's like 350 to 400 horse. And the cars we was going up against was anywhere from 700 to 900 horse. Tuesday at 6 CST. What time is that compared to East Coast? Central Time. Thanks for coming in, BG. Yeah, we're going to go camp this weekend. or this coming weekend. We take the little motor home. So if anybody's up in North Carolina, around Fayetteville-ish, and y'all ride four-wheelers or want to hang out, just hit us up. What y'all think about the whip lights the company sent us? The whips is pretty bright. Got them put on. Got us a 52-inch curved light bar mounted under the front of the roof. Should be able to see good. Yeah, they are. We'll see how they can check them out and see how they hold up. A lot of people that rides them have them, and that company just seen us that we was doing the ATV type videos, and they reached out. Normally, it's something weird mess. They reach out to you. They want you to do something, but it actually fit what we was already doing, and they was under a good understanding that we would show them as we see them. And if we have trouble, we'll let you know. And what's important, if you have trouble, we'll let you know how the company handles it. That's what's important. Anything can mess up. As long as they handle it proper and speedy. Yep, there's the link. Hey, Lee, what's going on, buddy? And don't forget, if you order merch during the Sunday Night Live, put in, like in the comment section or something on your order, Sunday Night Live, and we'll throw something in for you. You'll have a little surprise, and they're going to be different. You won't get the same thing each time if you make more than one order. We'll try not to. And Mr. Steve still didn't send me the link for the grills that he was going to give away with each shirt. There goes the link if you want me some Gerraldfarms merch. And try to get the new grill fired up tomorrow. Try to do the burn in on it and put some meat on it. Hey, IP Farms, what's going on, buddy? Glad you made it in. Yeah, that 1,000 videos is, it's hard to believe. I think we got just over 2 million views. I ain't for sure. I'll try to see if I see it. It's over 2 million, but I don't remember how much, I don't think. Mr. Steve probably see it before I can. See? I'll tell you, mine's still loading. $2,094,000. Wow. We got our thumbs down already. Doing something right. They dedicated though, you know. They got to be a fan deep down inside or something, because they got to be subscribed with the notifications turn on to be here so fast to do it. So hey, keep up the good work. Helping direct the cooking. I don't know what I'm eating tonight. I'm hungry. Could this be a wannabe farmer? I reckon. I don't know what they be doing. Mr. Ed Goslin just dropped a video. Looked like 1/10 the rain. Kids are making spaghetti. Yeah, I like spaghetti too. My wife makes a baked spaghetti. Man, it's good. Just haters. Like I said, they dedicated though. They dedicated to the cause. They be here early. They beat Brian here. It's so weird, Lee. I don't even know, buddy. I've been on YouTube for years now, and what had my channel before I started making videos for a year or more. So, and I've never left a thumbs down. Never. I just get off if people doing stuff I don't like. I just don't go. But such is life. Such is life. But they've missed a lot of videos that I don't have a thumbs down on. So I do wish they would go back to all of them. If they would go back to all of them, I could make a little more change off of them. Because like this is the 1,000th upload, and they didn't do them all. So I hate that they've missed some of our stuff. I still want to try to do that, Lee. If not, my cousin right there's a well drilling company that sponsors us, Lee. Cribs Well Company. That's a local guy here also that helps us with the racing and stuff. Try to go hang out. I really need to make a video from when I'm doing it. Schoolyard stuff, you're right. Yeah, sometimes every now and then we'll get a few in. Mr. Steven normally drop the hammer on their ass and take care of them. But if they keep coming in, we'll have to figure it out. I need to get one of them crib or somebody to come out. Kurt's starting to fall asleep. Take care, buddy. I need to get one of them to come out and put us another well beside the shop and video them doing that. Only problem is finding them drilling somewhere that's in decent enough that I can do my stuff and get to them, to record some during the day without not doing what I need to do. Let me grab me something. And whoever's yard they drilling at, then they got to be good with it too. Because I won't record without the people knowing what I'm doing. Had another guy help us on the race car Friday, a follower that's on here, Llewellyn, Major Llewellyn. He helps us out on the race car. Got a couple of y'all guys, and some of you don't want nothing at all said. Some of you go by a fake name or a nickname. But I sure do appreciate it. Slow drag helps us out a bunch. A bunch of y'all guys do. Helps us out. Got a few more we're going to try to get knocked in this year. We're excited to go back to Fayetteville, North to the racetrack. We really like running up at Fayetteville. They just coming off of their summer break. I think next weekend is their first weekend back in action, but we're going to be camping that weekend. Then we'll get us another one lined up. We got a little bit of nose damage to get polished out before we go back. But the changes we made seemed to really help the car. Changed all the springs and the shocks and made an adjustment before we went out for the feature race and should have loosened it up a little more. Save from having a glass, I normally just take a swallow out the can and pour you a little sip in there. But I opened it up and was reading and forgot to take my sip out. Yeah, I like it way better with the Pepsi real sugar, but I didn't have none. All I had was the Sam's Cola. Yeah, you need to get you on some of that maple there, Lee. Yeah, there's our favorite hot sauce link. And right there's the company right there. I got to figure this out. Pucker Butt right there. Pucker Butt Pepper Company. That's Mr. Ed Curry. If you look anything up online about hot food, hot stuff, eating, hot challenges, anything, you'll see Mr. Ed Curry. He's become a good friend of the channel. Not a drinker. Miss Joe is going to eat some spaghetti. You making a video on the spaghetti? If you do, when we watch that video, we can know that you was on my live while they was cooking it. Not this week, I don't think we're going to cut hay, but the following week, if the weather's good or the next break, the good chance we get the next 10 days or so, we're going to start looking for a good window to do our final cut in the hay. Michigan, hey, what's going on, buddy? I appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, man, I can't believe Mr. Steve was telling me that the other day. Mr. Steve pretty much runs the show for me, y'all. He does so much. I can't even begin to thank him enough. So y'all gonna try? Yeah, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at not this week, but then the next good break we get after that, we're gonna. Because I don't like for my fields because we've already been down to 59 a couple nights, and it's gonna drop down here again next weekend looking like. So I'm trying to wait just a little bit, push it a week or so if we can, to save the field from growing up. Because I can't stand my field to grow up 6-8 inches and look bad going into the winter, and some of the landowners be questioning, And with the price of fuel, you don't want to have to go run a bush hog over it just to make it look good. Let me see it's felt great here the past 4 or 5 days, Lee. But today the humidity really come back. I think yesterday high was 82 with low humidity. Was awesome. It's 74 here right now. Gonna be 63 tonight, 87 tomorrow, then 90 Tuesday, 90 Wednesday, 94 Thursday, then Friday 78. Sunday 80. And 50 at night. So see that there's a good chance to hit the 40s. And our coastal's fixing to shut down or slow way down. It's fixing to start slowing down. It start getting in the 40s at night. It's 75 there right now, Mr. Steve. 74 here. How about that? Thursday night going down to 48. See, the humidity right now is 82% here. Yeah, 82%. Dew point 68. Just miserable out there. But it's fixing to be, it's fixing not to be. To be cool then. We ain't gonna have nothing to do. We're gonna be crying about that then. Got a couple more welding projects that we got booked up. Then we'll be freed up on that. So if anybody's wanting any welding projects done, let us know. Kayla says she's sitting at 78, 79 humidity, 95 next week. Be ready for fall. Yeah, actually, this felt great here at the end of the week and yesterday. I didn't even hardly get sweaty, and I get sweaty easy. The dew point's 57 there. Ready for the cooler weather. It's coming. There's our Amazon link. If y'all do any Amazon shopping, you can use our link and we'll get a couple cents. And if you don't, we appreciate it anyway. Ready for the cooler weather. Yeah. The trees is changing and stuff. The soybeans is already yellowing up good. Corn's gone for our area. Ian, what's going on, buddy? Haven't seen you in a minute, Mike. I was talking to my wife about you yesterday. I went in. I was loading the race car up, and I went in. I was talking to Australian about Mike and Art. She said, "You must have talked to Ian." I said, "No, I ain't talked to him in a little bit." I'm glad to see you in here, buddy. About the first week of October. We know life gets in the way, though, buddy. First next week or week after. Corn's a month away. Okay. Yeah, our corn's done. There's a few guys running behind that got caught with the rain. But most of them's gone. Most of the corn's done. I don't know what the price of corn's doing. I can't believe it, but that if it ain't going down, it normally always goes down after they start rolling. I seen your comment up there, Kaylee, about the Indian summer. Is that kind of like what the dog days of summer? Is that kind of something similar? I saw that a while ago and meant to ask and forgot. Yeah, that's right, Ian. Ian's been watching on Facebook. Good deal, buddy. Want to try to get my new grill fired up tomorrow and burn off or burn in, whatever you call it for the first burn. Okay. Yeah, we raced last night, Ian. We run a crate class, but we run with the UMP class last night, which is the built motor. Had a good time. I think we got up to eighth place there at one point during the race, and we finished 12th. But we carried a knife to a gunfight. We had a 400 horse car racing against 7 to 800 horse. Some of them over 800. We learned a lot. We been changing a bunch on the car when we haven't been racing. The new shocks and springs and a whole new front end setup. Thanks to my buddy Chris. Hey, but man, there was times that you couldn't even see the handicap. I mean, we had an awesome night, I think. I just dropped a TikTok about an hour or so ago. Somebody was on the infield and got a clip of a group of like 4 or 5 of us coming through the corner, and you couldn't see when you see our car, you couldn't tell it was no crate. It didn't look like. So it's me holding our car back right now. Still, yes, sir. That's right. Staying safe, but that's all we do is having fun with the racing. We got to be safe so we can be here on Sunday and work, doing our thing on the weekdays. There's the TikTok. Check it out. That was one I dropped a while ago. Should be a video either Tuesday or Thursday from the race. As long as because if my grill or something gets done, I'll put that before the racing. Normally. What's everybody been up to? Dang, Gordon, where's Nelson at? Gordon must have scrolled way back in the comments or his. That's right. Yeah, Gordon must have went way back in the comments to see that. Gordon's internet might be that slow. I don't even see it. I don't know. Be around to have grandchildren. I don't know if either one of mine is going to have any. They're too mean. I really would like to get my square baler out. I didn't bail none last year. I still had a few put up that we had done, and now I'd like to have 100 or so put back up in the barn just so as a few people ask, I'd have it. Probably so. I'm a affiliate partner with Pit Boss now, Ian. I think that might be the Pit Boss link there that you can order stuff. And right now you can get free shipping, 25% off. Damn, what did I do with that thing? I posted it on Facebook the other day, I think. If you order right now up until a certain date on that Facebook thing, let's see if I can find it. You'll get 25% off and free shipping on certain griddles, like the Pit Boss griddles. I didn't even know they had griddles. Hey, Eric, what's going on, Local Life? 25% off with free shipping till Monday 9/19. So if y'all need a pit boss, make sure you click on that link. But yeah, we do have a few companies now, that we really believe in their stuff. If I buy it and I like it and I use it, and then that company reaches out and tries to give a little incentive for the people that follow us. But if I don't believe in it or think it's any good, I ain't gonna push it regardless. But if I like their product, I'd push it for free. Rubbish. The birds got all of ours, Michigan. The ones that I got behind my swimming pool, I had near one off of them. And at my farm shop, where y'all seen me cut grass years ago, there was a plum tree, and they didn't have no plums this year either. So yeah, if you want, yeah, but be sure you save that link, Ian. That'll help us out over here, brother. Might not be but a few cents, but hey, pennies make dollars. They might have some kangaroos on them dollars. So if you do go to get one, if I haven't shared that link in a while, just text me or shoot me a messenger or something, and I'll send you that link. I still haven't finished setting up my Walmart affiliate program. Yeah, I don't know how they make a living with it. Some potash. Okay. I was thinking that the birds or something got them. Ian's got it saved. There you, thank you, buddy. Mark, what's going on? Yeah, thanks for that potash. I need to put some on my track. And the crazy thing about that plum tree at my house is that that was an ornamental plum. It wasn't supposed to have fruit. And it didn't have fruit for 5, 6, 7 years. Then when I was cutting grass one year, I noticed it had fruit. Man, it was good. We got it like 2 years, 3 years. Oh, potash ain't gonna help the birds. You gotta have a bird shot for them. Them boys is out there doing something on a muffler to a golf four wheeler, and they got the bed taken off a truck doing something with a fuel pump. Right? Yep. I had to move that tree. Just say that tree was planted as an ornamental, and it grew for 7 years with no fruit. It was interfering with a field line for a septic system, so we dug it up and moved it. And my wife at the time, she had been saving coffee grinds. She probably had, the gallon coffee can. She probably had one of them, just say. And when we dug that hole, she dumped them coffee grinds in the bottom of that hole. She read it would do something. In the next years, when I had fruit on that ornamental tree, now whether that was coincidence or magic, I don't know. What's everybody got planned for this coming week? I'm gonna try. I might get some hay moved this week. Try to go ahead and move some and stage it at the cow pens for the winter. Maybe. And then we got to get some hay string. Let's figure out how much hay string I think I'm going to need for this last cutting. Get that. Because we're not going to put out nitrogen or nothing this last cut to try to get no more. We're waiting for it to be done. Drilling and chopping corn. Finish up the second cut. All right, good deal. Mark said he might finish up the hay depending on how the weather looks. Yeah, we said earlier, we plan on waiting about another week, 10 days, and then pick the next clearing and try to knock our final cutting out. Got to get the motorhome ready. We plan on camping this coming weekend at, what's the name of that place in North Carolina? Deep Creek ATV Park. If y'all wondering where we're going to be next weekend, that's where we're going to be. So if you can get to that area and you want to hang out and drink a beer or throw something on the grill, holler at us. We plan on being there. We got a lemon tree too. We planted at the farm at my log cabin. And the first year or so it did good because it was a mild. All of our winters here are mild compared to most of y'all's. But that was even mild for us and it did good. But I never seen any fruit on it. No, we raced this weekend. And next weekend we're going to it. So look up Deep Creek ATV when we get off of here. And they got a concert called Silo Fest. They got Friday nights, a couple different bands, and Saturday nights, a couple more. We're going to try to load up and go riding and listen to some music and had a grill smoking. If the good Lord's will and the creek don't rise. AJ, what's going on, buddy? If anybody's just coming in, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. Y'all got possums also. Yeah, them things is probably everywhere. One event left. We raced this weekend here. Next weekend we off. Then we're gonna try to get 2 or 3 more in maybe. It felt so good at the track yesterday. Man, I didn't even sweat until I started changing 4 tires. We went and didn't plan on changing tires, and I got there, changed my mind, and had to dismount and mount 4 tires. But that was tough in that trailer with the air conditioner and the fan, y'all. That mini split air conditioner we put in that trailer is well worth it. Have a good one, Ian. I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Stay safe, you too. Here, just make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Y'all just coming in. We got 14 people and 10 or 11 thumbs up. Pretty rare sight. Yeah, I see a bunch of them run over on the road. If they figure out how to cross the road, they're going to be tough. The highways get them. Tell them, Mark, be sure y'all click that like button. Lee didn't forget this time. It's some of them other slackers, Lee. Lucas Oil Speedway. Yes, sir. I still got to get to one of them, man. I still ain't never been to a tractor pull. I got to get to one, though. And I think they had a little small one in North Carolina about an hour away from me. But I didn't see it till ahead of time. I seen somebody posted on Facebook that night they was there. A lot of them get hit there too much. Yeah, they figure out how to cross the road. They're going to be all right. What y'all think about Kyle Busch going to drive a Chevrolet for Richard Childress? Have coyotes biting people not far from you. Better make sure you keep you some protection with you. You crazy animals got rabies or something, and people can't even have no protection with them. Seven attacks, yeah. They definitely better have you some protection. You walk into your car or something and the darn thing jump on you, how you gonna get it off? I don't remember. I remember AJ telling me about it. But the one I'm talking about was in, I think, Lumberton, North Carolina, Mark. It wasn't a big event. I don't think. Now, it might have been, but I don't think it was. I live 40 minutes away, and it wasn't no advertisement here for it that I seen. Because if I would have seen the advertisement, I would have went. I seen a video on Facebook or somewhere last week or so. A fox was attacking a lady. And it was some person recording it. And all I could think of was, why in the world would that person be standing there recording this thing instead of helping that lady? Sometimes you can hear them here between. I've got cows about the way the bird flies, half a mile, not quite that far. And if the wind's blowing right on a quiet night, you can hear them. Holy crap! Lumberton was a big event. Oh, now what does regional mean? Is that a big event or something little? Because I hate to know that thing, I'd go right by there going to Fayetteville to race. Yeah, I mean, I go there. Well, I'll go to Lumberton to eat, go out to eat. And it was that close, and I didn't even go. Yeah, but the animal's attacking somebody. The people got rights furs on it. It'd be in packs. Man, you better be careful, Eric. You better let them kind of dissipate thin down. If you ever get any goats, when you talking about getting goats and stuff one time, you talking about getting goats and you see coyotes, you better, just let them thin down a little bit. State level, then regional, then grant. Dang, so that would have been a decent show to go to. Trying to think if it's Matt or if it's Andy. American Tradesman. It's been a while. It's been a minute now, but I'm trying to put your name. I'm thinking either Matt or Andy. But that's all I can come up with. But I'm glad you come in, buddy. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us. We got about 15 minutes left. I think the cool weather's coming, Gordon. Ours is turning too. Okay, Andy. Well, welcome in here, Mr. Andy. Yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to go to one. Like I said, that one would have been easy to go to. Keeping up in the background. Hey, it's hard to keep up, buddy. I understand. Nobody don't have to explain to me. I know real life gets in the way. Sometimes real farming gets in the way of YouTube farming. Is anybody in here now planning on going to the Georgia Sunbelt Ag Expo? I've been meaning to ask that earlier in the live. I just seen my note laying there. Still trying to decide if I want to try to go. Just costs, everything's so expensive. But I would love to go if some of y'all was going to be there. There goes our try finds if you want some merch. Lee said he needs to win the lottery so he can travel. Don't fill out the Long Ranger, Tonto. We have a lot of good people that helps us with the racing and stuff that we do. It's not that we have endless money by no stretch. We just have a lot of good guys and gals that believes in us and wants to be a part of what we're doing. And believe it or not, that it's hard for me to believe that people, want to be part of it, but it really helps and makes it happen. Gordon's way behind. I noticed that earlier. Hey, but he's here though. He is pounding along with us. He's a trooper tonight. He's in here. He's still up at 8:50. He got that North Carolina internet, Steve. He might be napping or what he's doing. Probably catching him a little cat nap, and he wakes up and his fingers got his phone stopped on the chat, and he comments what he sees. Well, y'all need to win the lottery. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this air conditioner off. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Man, a company reached out to us and seen that we was into getting into that field and wanted us to put them on and test them and give them some honest feedback. So they seemed like their heads was on straight. They wasn't doing crazy demands. And to start with, I'm not going to buy nobody. If any companies that reach out to me want me to buy something, if I wanted it, I would already be bought it most of the time. So don't be reaching out to me like you want to do me a favor and then want me to buy something. And then if I met all your criteria of doing the video and stuff how you wanted, you'd reimburse me my money. You had a feeling what a coworker did. Man, that got to make you feel bummed out. Yeah. He didn't need it. That's normally how it goes, ain't it? I can't win because I don't ever get in. Lottery for a house, a car, and cash. Yeah, I like the. We've had, we get several offers to do stuff, and most of the time it just don't fit with what I do. And you can kind of tell when you open the email and it says that they watch your channels and love what you do. If you watch my channel and you love what I do, you know that I'm not yada yada. I'm not flying kites. I'm not, doing whatever. But man, you get some of the craziest stuff. Yeah, I don't. Every now and then I'll pick up $1 or $2 scratch ticket. Oh yeah, that's gonna be me, Miss Steve. I ain't changing for him. We always want to do more and grow better and have a bigger community. But if it takes me not being me to have it, then I'm just not gonna have it. Had another company said they sent a product and I never got it. So that kind of made us wonder if we had something crazy going on with our P.O. box. You could win 100K. You could get your new truck. Man, you win that 100K, don't buy no new truck. Get you something. If you don't have one that's dependable, get you something that's not real new, man. Because how in the world we're gonna work on this stuff and keep it going if you got to work on it. But to each their own. It'd take a lot of 100,000 to get a truck now. Yeah, a new truck will burn up 100,000. I could just think of a lot more stuff to do with $100,000 in a truck. I'd probably pay my 06 off. Keeping your truck for a while. while longer. Yeah, you can bring me your old one when you get tired of it, Mr. Steve. That'd be me a new one. See, when you get tired of it and it's no good for you, see, that's exactly what I'm telling you. When you get ready to trash can it, let me know. Was nickel and diming you? A 97. 97 was the first round body style. The muffler come out in front of the back tire. Yeah. The 97 Ford was the first body style, that new style. And the exhaust come out in front of the back tire. Did yours have that, Lee? I thought that was the craziest thing. Hey, Visa Cattle Cutting. Hey, Mr. Ben, you doing all right, buddy? And thank you so much. We still be dropping in on most of your stuff, just not as much as we used to and not chatting as much, but we still see all your corn updates and your last patch of corn. We still see a lot. You really helped us get on a decent start to this YouTube community. It ain't grew nothing crazy, but you sure helped us in the early stages, and we'll never forget that, buddy. '96 was the last square. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, Eric can tell you he works on them every day. Yeah, Mr. Ben give us a little, I can't remember what he called it back then, some kind of little shout out. And Chris DeHaven from DeHaven Family Farms. No, not DeHaven. What is Chris's name? There is a Chris DeHaven. Chris Denny from Denny's Country Life. Chris Denny from Denny's Country Life. He was here about the same amount of time Mr. Steve has been, and he really pushed me to keep going and to continue being me, and really like that. Late 60s. Blake, my son's got a 60. What model Chevrolet truck is that Blake bought? 65 Chevy? I don't even remember. '65 Chevy, yep. Pretty sure that's what it was. He still ain't done nothing. It's sitting in the farm shop. Told him if he wasn't going to fix it or do nothing with it, he needs to get rid of it and let somebody get it that wants to fix it. Yeah, Chris DeHaven, I know him too. Yep. He's been on here before with us. He was a guest on the live. But Chris Denny's the other one. Denny's Country Life. Well, y'all was closing in on an hour. I'm going to go ahead and shut this thing down, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in and hanging out with us and supporting us and getting us to this 1,000 video upload mark. Don't forget, we'll do another live. We're going to do another live next Sunday night, drop videos Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.